Look around. Look at this one. Oh yeah. Look at this one. What about that one? This one works as a necklace. About the same weight. It's very colorful. Look at how cool. Yes, I know, it's really bad Wi-Fi. Do this. Get some wire. Have a twisty tie somewhere. Trying to figure out what to do with this necklace. Lovely. I don't want to watch that. What? What? I don't want to hear from someone named Kareem, but thanks. I need like a project. Do I have it? Yeah. Oh. I've got some peroxide and alcohol. I might not know how much of a bleaching process that has. Oh, let's turn the music on. Oh, wonderful. There I go. Good Lord, it's Mike's drawer. Oh, there's one. Using two drawers in the sink. My scissors. Put this. I'm gonna have some was fun. There's the Kiki Girls tomorrow. I can make it go up, maybe in bed. There's two. I can make some more practice. I like sewing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a while it'll soon be over. I know you may have tears right now, but God's gonna fix it. Right on time, second verse. One more time if you can.
There's three. Oh, we gotta get them now. I love this music. It makes me so happy. Four. Yeah, I'm going with the pot. can make slick stuff. Oh, it's not bad.
Taking the message of the cross to the world. This is the Sunlight Broadcasting Network.
A lot of organizational boxes in here. Some cardboard.
Welcome today to the message of the cross. This is Evangelist Jim Rosenstone, Dr. Jim Dupree, Sean Murphy, and Joseph Larson. And you, we're just so pleased and happy to have you with us. That I want you to know. John, do we have any news on Israel?
Yes, sir. There are some escalation and concerns right now about the potential for Iran to have a strike against Israel. In fact, U.S. intelligence is saying it could be in the next 24 to 48 hours. So lots of preparations being made to anticipate possibly an attack.
Okay, but you're saying that Iran is going to take a shot at Israel in the next 24 to 48 hours.
That's what U.S. intelligence revealed yesterday, and they're claiming it could be as soon as 24 to 48 hours. Now, it would be probably either a drone or some type of ballistic missile attack. The question is, will it come directly from Iran or will it come from Lebanon through Hezbollah? The second thing that they're discussing is that now countries are telling folks to be careful of their travel to the Middle East. Countries like Germany are issuing warnings to tell their folks if you're traveling into this area, you could be in a harmful situation. There's concern now that possibly Iran will use other tactics for terrorism maybe striking Israelis in other parts of the world. So now they're kind of putting all Israeli citizens that are living elsewhere to be cautious. And for that matter, I'll extend it to all Jews should be very careful.
What do you think that Iran is going to do?
I've been chewing on this thought for the last several weeks. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, it talks about Elam. Elam today would be considered modern Iran. Persia is another name for it in the Bible. It talks about its total destruction, Brother Swag. Historically speaking, I don't find any place in history where that area was totally destroyed or any government was destroyed. It had been taken over, but never destroyed as far as eradicated. And I feel there's still one more battle for Iran to engage in, and whether that will be the Battle of Armageddon, part of that conquest of Iran, because they will be participating in the Battle of Armageddon, but to happen there, whether it's through Israel or some other. No, the U.S. directly won't involve itself, but our government, for example, our Secretary of State Blinken is asking China to tell other countries to have Israel, I should say, to have China participate in backing Iran down.
What do you think that Iran would do if Israel came against her strongly?
There's not much she could do. Israel has threatened Benjamin Netanyahu that should Iran do something, they would take out, quote, information. Israel does serve. A few years ago, I watched how Israel was, according to intelligence from a variety of sources, Stratfor and others, claimed that they were purchasing those bunker bombs from the U.S. with the intent that, the nuclear facilities that Iran has built apparently are way underground. So the only way to reach them is through weapons and means by which they can destroy it. So if that's true, Israel does have the capabilities. The question is, will she have the resolve to do it and the backing of the U.S. and others to do it?
Do you think that Iran would resort to atomic weapons?
Brother, I don't believe they have nuclear power yet. I don't believe that. I think they've been threatened to have it for many years, but I don't think they've actually created it. Secondly, I don't know if they have the ballistic capabilities to launch it. That's the same challenge they've had with Kim Jong-un's system, the intercontinental ballistic missile systems, to shoot them very far.
What is the U.S. now saying to Israel about Israel's response to whatever Iran does? If Iran does nothing, well, it's obvious, but what do you think they would do? Would they bomb Tel Aviv, or would they do?
Who's that, Iran?
Iran.
We don't know the scale, but we do know Hezbollah has 150,000 rockets, according to intelligence, and Tel Aviv is in the range for those rockets, so they potentially could.
So here's the thing. The nations historically that have attacked Israel, the people that have attacked Israel since she became a nation in 1948, she's been through many conflicts and many wars. They don't really give
They generally
a
don't
up
support weapons.
because Israeli intelligence has been the greatest weapon that they've really had, that in their defense through the Iron Dome, and so forth. I don't see where Iran is going to announce they're going to attack and then actually follow through with it. If Iran, if Hamas, if any of these groups are going to do something in Israel, it's going to be done without pre-announcing it because they need the element of surprise against Israel. And I think that's important to note. Right now, the U.S. is not, to my knowledge, putting pressure on Israel regarding an Iranian attack because really all of the language has been directed towards Iran, saying don't do anything, let's scale it back, and asking other petitioning countries like China to get involved, say let's not do anything. So I don't know that we're going to see Iran actually make a strike. What they like to do though is they like to put these threats out there, and then when one of their surrogates launches some type of an attack, whether it's from the north or they will take credit, and that credit may be due them through some means of providing resources, weapons, and direction. But Iran itself, if they follow the trend, and they could separate from this, but if they follow the historical trends, I don't think they're going to announce and then follow through with it necessarily, because that, to them, that's like a suicide mission. It's not going to work, and they know that. So if anything, it will probably be something of surprise. But again, I still don't see. I think if Iran It's just like we say about the devil. If he could have killed you by now, he would have done it already. Same thing with Iran. If they could have attacked Israel and done so with success, I think they would have already done it. They have chanted for decades, death to Israel, the little Satan, and death to America, the great Satan. That's what they call us. Isn't that nice? So, if they could do anything, I think they would have done it already, but they just continue to act a little cowardly for their surrogate needs. So that's my 2 cents on it. We'll see if it develops that way or not.
But if they, I don't think they're going to do anything either. But if they would do something,
Strongly, I think that our condemning stuff this administration is it's a little, if we were to see President Trump in office, it would be a very different response. I think that would come with very harsh sanctions enforced. But see, here's the thing. Iran, it's almost a joke. We could condemn them all day long, but actions speak louder than words. When you look at, under Obama, the JCPOA, the Iran nuclear deal, and then the new and improved version under Biden, that's where a lot of the billions of dollars have come into Iran. So we could condemn them all day long, but we've given them a very nice fat paycheck over the last couple of decades.
what is the president's motif for doing that? Doesn't he realize that it's stupid?
Our president?
Yes.
You really want me to answer that question? No. Yeah, maybe you should pick that one up. Yeah, so our foreign policy, pretty much the word stupid seems to apply to a lot of it.
Ignorance in the sense of spiritual things is the most sought after thing they're meant lacking. Brother Swagger, this is a spiritual war. The way these, I'll use the term Muslims because when we look at the leadership of Iran, we look at the leadership of these other nations, they are Muslim and they follow their tenets. And their thoughts are not political. They don't care about consequences. We do. They don't. That's why when we see Hamas going in like the October 7th, killing, raping, maiming people, they don't care about consequences. And interestingly enough, the world doesn't hold them to these consequences. If Iran does something like attack or even bring in